Let's watch a clip of Jen Psaki and AOC last year saying that Biden should defy the Supreme Court.
There has been thought, I believe, given to this. Senator Ron Wyden has already issued statements, for example, advising what we should do in a situation like this, which I concur, which is that I believe that the Biden administration should ignore this ruling. I think that the courts have the legitimacy and they rely on the legitimacy of their rulings. And what they are currently doing is engaged in an unprecedented and dramatic erosion of the legitimacy of the court.
And again, it's worth repeating, a judge has never overruled the FDA on these grounds. There are some members of Congress who have suggested that President Biden and other leaders should ignore the ruling. I certainly understand the sentiment, but do you think that is a viable path forward?
Democrats think we have the memory of a gnat, that we don't remember all of the things they were doing, all of the things that they were saying, advocating for lawlessness. They act like if we don't agree with these unconstitutional orders from these activist judges, that somehow we don't believe in the rule of law, but fail to acknowledge that when Trump was running for president, the Supreme Court of Colorado enacted an unconstitutional law to remove Trump from the election ballot, which got overturned unanimously by the Supreme Court. So yes, Democrat judges have a history of overstepping in the most ridiculous ways. But now we're supposed to just blindly trust that their rulings are fair and lawful. And here is Scott Jennings reminding the CNN panel that when the Supreme Court said that Biden couldn't cancel student loan debt, he did it anyway.
Should the president,
the
singular president, should he have to share the presidency with 300 district court judges? No, absolutely not.
But the point, though, you made a really good point that there have been judges that shut down some of President Biden's executive actions, and they understand, the Biden administration understood that the checks and balances.
The Supreme Court tried to stop me, but they never will.
But not in the way that Donald Trump is.
Who said that? Joe Biden.
But Donald Trump, he actually didn't ignore it.
He did. They continued to plow forward with student
aid. How much
did they spend?
Let me set the record.
We actually got dinged on the student
loan forgiveness policy.
What did he say out loud?
I thought it was a ridiculous policy. I thought it was unconstitutional. I predicted it would get struck down. It did get struck down, and I applauded. He did not ignore it, though. He went and tried under a different law.
So he ignored it.
You're allowed. No,
that's not ignoring it.
That's not ignoring it. He's trying to do it.
He's trying to do it.
The Dems are mad, and I am glad. They shall never win ever again. This is what I predict is going to happen. If there's any people left on the Democrat side who have any common sense and want to get things done, they are going to move over to the Republican Party over these 4 years. And all the Democrats are going to have left are their blue-haired lunatics who are furious with them right now because they don't like the way that they're fighting Trump's agenda. So these blue-haired lunatics are going to elect representatives who are even more hell-bent on fighting an America First agenda. They're going to elect politicians who keep advocating for these radical and unpopular policies and these woke progressive cultural stances. And they're going to become such a minority party that they will never again have the numbers to even compete in an election. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on those notification bells so you never miss a video, and I will see you guys in the next one.